up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year's Eve. This video is late and I have a reason for it. I actually filmed a very similar video to this a couple of days ago and it went extremely wrong. I mean, I don't know that it could have gone any worse than it did. So I was a little bit discouraged, and then from going to work and then just not having time and even daylight to be able to refilm it. So today is the first day that I've been able to kind of refilm it. So it is late. I am so sorry, but I hope that you guys do still enjoy it and watch it and hopefully are able to still at least take a couple pieces from it, even though it's like, what time is it? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe you're still hanging out at home like I am. I don't know, but it is 1 o'clock and I'm just now able to kind of like show this for you. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. Of course, I look on my YouTube feed today and it is literally just full of New Year's Eve like makeup tutorial looks. So I wanted to do something just a little bit different for you guys and kind of give you something that you could actually use during the day, because if you're anything like me, you don't want to be like out and about like full glam all day long. And if you're maybe thinking about throwing a few back later on tonight, you might be out with your girls, your friends, or whoever you're out with people, maybe getting some breakfast or some lunch in order to be able to kick those back later and not totally regret it tomorrow. So I wanted to be able to give a makeup look that I'm going to wear for just kind of the beginning of the day that is still very festive and wearable, but also is going to be easily kind of like transformed into a more nighttime glam-ish type look. So something that's super simple and takes like not very many products or very much time at all for before you get ready to head out. So I wanted to do something like that, so it's almost like a 2-in-1. So the first look is obviously the New Year's Eve daytime look when you go out and you're just kind of getting some brunch, getting some food, or whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you're trying to find that last minute outfit. I wanted to do a very simple but festive look, so I did use the NYX gold eyeliner, and I wanted to take it and be able to transform it into this look right here, which is a little bit more dramatic. It's definitely more wearable for kind of a going out New Year's Eve look. It's not your typical super shimmery look at all, but it is something that is still very festive, and this is something that I would be a little bit more comfortable wearing. So this is the look that I created to easily be able to save you some time and just kind of transform your day look into a nighttime look. So I just wanted to go with very easy products, reachable products, and just the smallest little elements to actually change this look and transform it into more of a nighttime look. So I hope that you guys like it and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Also, as far as the hair goes, I mean, I'm not trying to have my hair done all day, so I do end up putting it up in this cute little bun right here with this little headband that I actually got at DSW that is sparkly, super perfect for New Year's. When I'm going out on a night like this where I know I might be possibly throwing some back and probably dancing and getting a little bit sweaty, I don't like to have my hair down, because if I do that, the results of that the next day is a bird's nest, and that is no fun for anyone. So I like to wear my hair up in any kind of style, whether it's like a cute pony or a bun. A bun is obviously the easiest, and when you kind of class it up this way, it still makes it very wearable and festive and super easy. You don't have to even worry about it as long as it's pinned really well and you got some hairspray up there, and then that way the next day you can just let it down and not worry about a bird's nest if you have hair like mine. So I hope that everybody has a very wonderful New Year's Eve / into the new year, and you're safe, and I just wish everybody the happiest new year. So with that being said, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, because you like it. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good day or good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you guys in 2016. Bye. With my Special Occasions BH Cosmetics palette, I'm going to go in with this very neutral color as my lid base color, and then again with a little bit of a darker neutral brown, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in my crease. We're trying to keep this look as semi-natural and neutral as possible for the transition later. I'm going to go ahead and create a line with this NYX liquid liner. I'm not creating a wing. As I said earlier, we're going to be creating that later. And then here I'm just tightlining my eyes. And then of course with the star of the show, using this NYX gold sparkly liner, I'm going to go ahead and apply that pretty generously. I'm going to go ahead and apply a light amount of mascara. And then I'm going to also do a very neutral, natural eyebrow. With that same Milani eyebrow palette, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my eyebrow. With this primer from Marc Jacobs, the coconut one, and my matte Fit Me Poreless in 128, I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. Then using a cute little pink blush stick by Drew Barrymore's Flower Line, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the apples of my cheeks and just rub that out with my fingers just so that there's a little bit of blush, there's a little bit of color there, but not too much. And then with this Revlon matte color, I'm going to go ahead and use that as my daytime lippy color, which is a cute little pink color. We want to, of course, conceal, but I'm going to go in with my CK1, which is my favorite, very light coverage of concealer. It's literally like the color of my skin, so I love to use this when I just want just a little bit of concealment, but nothing too crazy. And that is it. It is like literally the easiest, like going out really quick, but still very festive look. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next more nighttime New Year's Eve look. The first thing that I'm going to be doing as far as transitioning this look, I decided to do a talk through because I just want to talk to you guys while we bring in the new year. The first thing that I'm going to do to transform this day look into a more nighttime look is I'm going to take the Morphe shade because y'all know that I love Morphe. If you've been with me for a hot minute, I do love Morphe, and I just love Morphe. I can't say enough things about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this single shade right here, which is so perfect for this look. The name of the shade is called Midnight Kiss, and it's just this beautiful, beautiful, almost like, I don't like burgundy kind of color. Do a little swatch for you guys. This is what it looks like. It is so beautiful. I know it's kind of hard to tell. It's more of like a chocolate burgundy kind of color, but I'm going to go ahead and take this color and I'm going to actually pack it on my lid. Don't worry about covering up the gold because we're actually going to reapply that, and we're actually going to create a pretty dramatic wing and smoky eyes, so it's not a huge deal, but we do want to still keep it festive and New Year's wouldn't be New Year's without sparkle, so don't worry about covering it up because we are going to eventually go in and fix that, if that makes sense. Do you guys ever get, I just got all these new brushes from Morphe actually, do you guys ever get new brushes and don't want to use them? You're like afraid of ruining them? That's how I am right now, so I've been like using the same brushes over and over and I haven't cleaned them. Ooh, so New Year's resolution maybe, like cleaning them up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pack this all over my lid. I'm going to do my best to avoid the black eyeliner that I've applied, which is easy if you have kind of a smaller brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it in so you can kind of see what I mean as far as avoiding that area. Now what I'm doing here is I am packing this on my lid, but I'm keeping it just on my lid and going up to the crease and trying to avoid going above that crease. Now the nice thing about being able to transition this daytime look is because the daytime look, we use so many like very, very light neutral colors, it's easy to just go on top of those with a darker color, which is why I made that daytime look very, very simple and very, very neutral. This gold eyeliner is actually staying on really nicely, like it is not going anywhere. So if you can get your hands on this eyeliner for, you know, maybe you have like a party that you want to go to or anything like that, I would highly suggest it. I mean, I don't know if I'm even going to have to touch that up because it's just literally staying on, which is really, really nice. So this is what it looks like so far. You could honestly leave it like this if you wanted to, but I am going to be taking a brand new color that I just picked up that is stunning, and it is actually Milani. It's this Milani shade right here, and it's called Bella Bronze. Oh my god, I legit fell in love with this shade like right away, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to use this shade for my New Year's color. So this is a swatch of it. I mean, seriously, the camera's not even like totally doing it justice, but it's this gorgeous, gorgeous bronzy color, and it has kind of a gold like undertone. It is a metallic shadow, but it is stunning. I love this so, so much. So I am going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start to take that into my crease and blend it. I'm just taking this, as you can see, on the outer corner right here, and I wanted to use this color just because it is more of a bronzy color, and because it is metallic, it's just going to kind of add that gorgeous, gorgeous effect. And the metallic and the gold, I personally think, go really beautifully together. I mean, you kind of see it. I think it's super, super beautiful. That's why I'm using it. Now, I know this looks so crazy, but we're going to blend this out, so don't you worry. So we're going to fix that other side. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my NYX liner, and I'm going to create a more dramatic winged liner just to obviously transfer this into more of a nighttime look. From that same BH Cosmetics palette, the special occasion palette that I use for the daytime look, I'm gonna actually take this blush color that's coming off very, very light, but it's actually kind of a light pinky color, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that as a highlight. Actually helping to tone down that crazy, crazy metallic, but you can still see it. I think it looks really, really good. I decided to go in with a more kind of pointed brush with that same Milani color to define this crease right here. There we go. Sorry, it got a little dark. There we go. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and apply some half lashes, so I will be right back. Alright, now that I have applied these lashes, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay in the color medium brown, and I'm just going to really go in with my eyebrows and take them from this more natural look to a more kind of dramatic look, just because my eyes are so dramatic. So if that makes sense, I want it to just kind of all be cohesive, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you can kind of tell the difference from this one. This is obviously not like a super glam brow, but for me, this is pretty good for a more like dramatic brow. And this is obviously my more natural brow, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep working on the other one. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal True Match in Neutral, which I haven't actually used in a while. I used to love this, but it's super, super bright. And I'm just going to go ahead and create a couple of dots just because, and lines. Yeah, it's just like that. Just because I don't want anything like too crazy. So, yes. Just going to go ahead and start to blend this from down here up into my lower lash line. As you can see, I just feel like that's so much better. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just wipe off this lipstick. Before I do anything with my lips, I want to give them a chance to just kind of like moisturize a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of lip balm. Ah, yes, feels so good. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I am actually going to go ahead and go in with this gold. Just one more time, I'm just going to add one layer just on top of what we already have, just as a little bit of like glitter insurance, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and bring that out with the rest of this winged liner. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with a little bit more blush, and I'm using the Milani Baked Blush. It's this color. And this is in Fantastico Mauve. I've used this like a million other times. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Hard Rocks Candy. I'm actually going to take my fan instead. Focus. I'm going to go in with that Midnight Kiss color from Morphe, this single shade Midnight Kiss, mostly because the title is Midnight Kiss. So we got to really use this shadow. And I'm going to create a kind of like dramatic, if you will, under eye right here. Just going to smudge this out. Kind of using my winged liner right here as a guideline to where I want to drag it down from, if that makes sense. Alright, now for the lips. We can't forget about the lip. This is a very dramatic eye. I want to use something not so dramatic on the bottom lip, but I want something that's also that I know is going to last like all night, and I'm not going to totally have to worry about it. But also, if I do worry about it and I feel like I need to reapply, something that's easy to reapply. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go in with Jeffree Star in Posh Spice. I love this lip color. I love it. I love matte colors. Yeah, I just love it. Once this dries, I'm actually going to go in with a kind of pinky nudie color just to kind of liven this up, because this is a little bit darker or more like grungy than I expected it to be. But I do like this, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hair up in a bun and put on a more New Year's festive top. So I will be right back. Alright, here we go. I have my bun with my little sparkly thing here, and like I said, I was going to go ahead and take something to kind of give a little bit of life here into my lips. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a pink shadow. Any shadow, can be matte, it can be shimmery, any pink shadow that you like. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap it over my lips. I just wanted to concentrate that just right there, kind of on the middle, as you can see, to create kind of like a shimmery ombre effect. So that is it. That is it. That is it. That is, I feel like this is a pretty good going out, dramatic, glamish New Year's Eve look, and I feel like maybe there was a lot of steps, but just do whatever it is you are comfortable with. I just do like kind of extra steps just because I'm kind of like showing you guys and like how I'm creating it and how I'm doing it. So it could be a lot easier for you guys if you just use maybe like a couple steps less or whatever it is. It obviously is different as you're going. So just play with it and have fun. And like I said, I hope that everybody has a good New Year's, and I hope that you guys like this video. I wanted to try and do something a little bit different that is, you know, like a 2-in-1, something that's maybe a little bit more realistic so that you're not like glam all day, or maybe you don't wear makeup at all, but maybe you wanted to kind of like wear something a little bit during the day as you're going out. So anyways, I'm blabbering and blabbering, so I hope that you guys like this video, and as I said, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2016.